Shuto Sendo is the most underrated player in Blue Lock. Sendo was seen for the first time in chapter 110 when he was waiting for Zai's arrival in the U20 Japan meeting room, and Sendo, who is known as the ace of the team, didn't get a friendly greeting from Zai, as Zai doesn't respect Sendo for being nothing more than just a money grabber who doesn't care much about his ambitions and who is satisfied with a career in Japan, while Zai's only singular interest is in becoming the best in the world. Sendo then also gets grabbed by Shidou, who smashes his head on the floor, which means that although Sendo is the ace of the U20 team, big talents like Shidou and Zai don't really respect him due to his lack of ambition. Although Sendo is one of Japan's biggest talents and therefore their ace, he would never be able to be one of the players who could win a World Cup for Japan anytime in the future, as long as he doesn't strive for something greater. During the U20 vs Blue Lock 11 match, Sendo started as center forward for his team, with Zai as cam behind him, and during this match you could already see the talent of Sendo, but also his weaknesses that he needs to improve, which is for example his finishing. But let's talk about his strengths first. Sendo is technically very gifted on the ball, as he's able to control the ball in very difficult situations, and furthermore Sendo was able to keep up with Zai's pace in thinking and attacking, which is very impressive. Sendo's biggest strength is his movement and his ability to be able to create room and therefore space for his teammates, as he distracts his opponents and forces them to focus on him. A player we have seen before during the first and second selection, who was quite similar to Sendo and who could have become the player that Sendo is nowadays, was Naruhaya. If you remember, Naruhaya was a player whose biggest strength was the off-ball movement to break defensive formation. He was skilled at moving in other players' blind spots, which he used to get past defenders. And Sendo is excellent in using this skill as well, as he's always a player Shidou and Zai could use as another support player who they could pass to. With Sendo as support, Shidou was able to move more freely in the Blue Lock 11 defense, which is the reason why it was very difficult for the Blue Lock defenders to deal with him, which is also the reason why Shidou scored so many goals in the match. Furthermore, Sendo is a workhorse, a player that is typical for the Japanese football, as Japan is known for their unbreakable fighting spirit. We could see this when Sendo, although he played as a center midfielder behind Shidou in the second half, moved all the way back to clear Pachiro's shot on the line to prevent his team from conceding a goal. So in general you can say, although Sendo isn't a star player like Zai, Shidou, Baro, Nagi and so on, who are different makers to their team and can decide a game on their own, Sendo for sure is a player you can always rely on, and who's more of a player who shines bright in the shadows of the others. We could also see this during the Ubers vs Basel Munich match, when Sendo together with Nico caused a lot of trouble in front of Gagamaru and blocked his view, so Baro was able to do his stealth kill shot and score for his team. And Sendo has also proven during the NEL that he's a player who continues to develop, as he scored in the last Ubers match against Manshine City.